The Public Enemy was James Cagney's breakout film from 1931. In 1931, there was, okay, two major gangster films from 1931 that launched the careers of two great actors. The Public Enemy with James Cagney the and Little Caesar with Edward G. Robinson. Now, yes, I have a softer spot for Cagney because I've seen more of his movies. My grandfather was a good friend of his. But the movie, just thought the movie itself, I just simply thought that The Public Enemy was simply better than Little Caesar. Cagney himself gives a better performance, even though this is a little bit of a run-of-the-mill kind of gangster film. It's just simply better. This movie takes place in 1931, and it was reflecting, kind of reflecting of the times. Even though the Great Depression was happening, those early gangster films were really reminiscent of the bootlegging. And yeah, I thought that the whole bootleg aspect of those earlier gangster films were quite intriguing. So Cagney plays this dude named Tom Powers, who is always up to no good. He's a street thug, and his best friend is also. He's not quite as bad as Tom, but yeah, he's not as. He's still up to no good also, even though he's not as bad as Tom. Tom always wants to cut corners and really do nothing, while his older brother serves in the war and really wants to do well. He wants to make an honest living. Tom, on the other hand, will do anything to really do nothing with his life. Like his, like he always wants to make friends with gangsters and really do all he can. It's kind of like Goodfellas that way, except with Henry Hill's character, he also wanted a bigger sense of belonging, while with Tom Powers, it was just laziness. So the acting in this, it's not quite as good as one would think. Mainly, Cagney is the attraction to see in this. It was his first big thing, so yeah, why not see him? The guy that plays Cagney's brother, although Tom's brother in this movie is quite intriguing and he's very well written, I just thought that the guy that played him was incredibly stiff. I thought that he was one of the big drawbacks of the film. This is a short film. It's like only 85 minutes long, maybe 84 minutes, and yeah, I do recommend people see this. I think that most will have a good time seeing a great old-fashioned sort of gangster pick, and really James Cagney, he's awesome in his breakout film. So I'm gonna give The Public Enemy 3 stars out of 4.